Good morning. Come on now, Instagram. What's going on? Is it working? Okay, I think I'm on here. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Where my early birds at? Y'all, my lash falling off. I was sweating. Sorry if I have to take this lash, y'all. Y'all gonna have to excuse it. But anyways, hey, hey, hey. I'm here to help the mamas and the mamas only, okay? I'm just playing. I'm here to help whoever. But if you are a mom, what is going on? Why I keep saying I'm not connected? Let me see. I'm confused. Do I need to come out and go back in? So what the hell is going on? But anyways, hey y'all. Happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday, happy hump day. It's your first time seeing me, girl. I get on here every day to show moms how they can start generating extra income. You don't need any experience. You don't need any followers. All you need is a little ambition, girl, to want to change your life and change your situation. You know, mama, imagine 30 days from now, 60 days from now, how your bank account could look completely different, how you could literally start living life on your own terms. And no way am I saying this is a get rich quick scheme. You definitely got to apply the work. You definitely got to apply yourself. But I'm going to show you and talk to you about a system that literally tells you what to do, tells you what to say, tells you what to post in order for you to make income online, okay? So if you don't know anything about me or my story, I got started with digital products back in 2024. I too thought it was a scam. I thought it was too good to be true. But you know what? God pushed me in a direction and told me to do it. And I'm so glad that I did because it's changed my life drastically. I've been able to buy my dream car cash. I've been able to do so many amazing things for my family and invest in other businesses. Because that's the thing about money, y'all. You got to use your money to make more money so you can keep making more money so you don't have to work as hard, okay? So instead of being fully invested about what's going on with, Cardi B and her baby daddy, or what's going on with Tyra and how everybody mad at her, we need to get mad about our finances. We need to get mad about our situation that we're in and change it because we have the tools and resources to be able to change it. So if you don't know, I help women, I help mom. I've literally helped over 500 moms start their digital marketing journey. I myself have made over $300,000 literally in a total of 20 months. So if I can do this, you can do this as well. I was once a beginner. I was once a person that was stuck, that had tried so many different things and always felt like I was stuck, which is why I created my community for moms, because I know as moms, we are limited on time. We're trying to be there for everybody. We're trying to pour into everybody, but we never really have the time to pour into ourselves. So inside of my community, not only are you going to learn high income skills like marketing, branding, sales psychology, but you're also going to learn how to create digital products if that's something that you want to, because having a digital asset literally can set you up to never be broke another day in your life. And that's the point of this. Okay, like working a job is cool, but it wasn't designed for you to be able to live the life that you want to live. It wasn't designed for you to be able to have the things that you want to have. You know what I mean? It was designed for you literally just to keep you at bay, keep you just coming back just so you have just enough, but never more than enough. And it's like we've been taught completely backwards. But again, I'm going to tell you about having a digital asset. So there's different ways that you can definitely make money online with digital products. I personally prefer the done for you digital marketing way because the work is done for you. A lot of people still won't hop in or engage in, because they think it's too good to be true. I did too. I thought it was a scam. I was like, why would somebody put something together and then allow me to sell it as my own or whatever like that? But when y'all think about it, that happens all the time. When y'all think of some of y'all favorite brands like Fashion Nova, Shein, Boohoo, and all them, baby, that's basically all they do. They all buy from the exact same vendor. They put their name on it and they make money from it, okay? And y'all buy it, y'all be so impressed or whatever like that. Hell, they said Skims, Kim Kardashian stole that whole idea for somebody. That's just the game. That's just what it is. And digital products work a lot similar to that. But like I said, when I got started with digital products, I too felt stuck. I felt like, man, I spent so much time, my hard earned, my money, my energy, my time to try to put something together. And I worked really, really hard. But because I didn't know marketing, because I didn't know sales psychology, let me know if I got some moms in the room. Put a pink card in the chat if you're a mom. But once I try to launch my own digital products, because I didn't have all those skills, It flopped and nobody bought my stuff. So I thought digital products was a scam. It wasn't until I got started with a done for you digital course that literally taught me everything that I need, taught me the background of digital marketing, taught me sales psychology, taught me how to create content that actually will bring people in and that will actually make people buy, because there is a backing to it. You can have the best product in the world, but if you don't know sales psychology, if you don't know marketing, if you don't know branding and truly understand that, you won't get nowhere. So that's why I personally recommend that, if you are a complete beginner, if you don't have a following, if you don't have an, established presence online, it's fine. Just start with a done for you digital product. So the name of my community is called the MomPreneur Method. And I made this specifically where I wanted to eliminate the niche, because I took so many different feedback that I was getting from a lot of my students when I was coaching them. And a lot of them, everybody used to always say the same thing. I don't know what my niche is. I don't know who I'm gonna be talking to, and that holds so many people up. So I'm like, all right, girl, we're gonna get rid of the niche. It's the MomPreneur Method. When you resell this to somebody else, you're obviously reselling it to a mom. And how easy and simple is that when you are a mom? The things that you want to hear. The things that are going to impress you. It makes it easy because you're selling it to yourself, right? But moms, again, there's so many moms out here that are getting second jobs and signing up for Amazon Flex and signing up for Instacart, all so they can support their babies, all so they can be able to do more for their children, when that's working harder and not smarter. Where you can get a done for you system that literally says, hey, you get on social media every single day. You post for free every single day. Let's turn those posts into a money-making machine. And that's all this is. So inside, like I said, you're going to learn branding, you're going to learn sales psychology, but you're also going to have step-by-step guidance. You're also going to have support. You're also inside of a community of like-minded moms just like you, who are trying to, build more for themselves, build more for their children, and, create a legacy, because that's the point of this. When I say digital products, y'all, truly changed my life. They have, and you know what I mean? And I've witnessed it change so many other moms' lives. That's why I'm like, this is probably the best and easiest side hustle. Stop thinking that you working harder is going to make you more money. Honestly, it's the opposite. The wealthy people think that, what is the least amount of work that I can do that makes me the most money? That's how you should be thinking too. Stop thinking that, no, I got to kill myself. I got to work 40, 60, 80 hours of overtime just to say I have the things that I want. That's not living, okay? So I'm gonna quickly show y'all, hopefully, I wonder, is it gonna be backwards? It might be backwards, ain't it? I just thought about this, y'all. I've been getting on my phone going live. But I wanted to kind of quickly show you just what the community looks like and how it's designed. It's a one-time investment of $397, and when you get inside, you have lifetime access, meaning you can always access this information. You always have access to me. That's one thing that I'm really big on, because again, I too started off, y'all, in the community, and I know what it's like not to feel supported. I know what it's like to feel like, damn, I got the information, but what do I do next? Inside of the MomPreneur Method, you'll never have that feeling. You literally have 24/7 support. I have a bot in here that I've literally trained over 12,000 hours, like a total of over 6 months, to literally help you create digital products, help you audit your digital products, help you come up with captions, hooks, whatever ideas to be able to post and be consistent, y'all. I get paid to go get my hair done. I get paid to go shopping. And I believe every mom should experience that, okay? It's not that hard. Literally, you get on this internet for free and you watch and you consume so many people. Why not turn this into an opportunity for yourself, so you can put yourself in a better place, so you can put yourself in a better financial situation, so your Christmas will look completely different from how last year looked. So many women and so many moms right now are waiting on a tax check when you could be getting that same tax check monthly, every single month, okay? This is the power of what digital marketing is. And the really cool and amazing thing about it, this is why I love digital products so much and why I'm always trying to put mamas on, is, if you create one product, you can sell that product over and over and over and over again. I've been selling the same 2 digital products for the last 2 years. I'm not scrambling and trying to think of, oh, what do I need to think of next? What do I think of? And that's the power of digital marketing. If you create something that's highly sought after, that's full of value, people are going to buy it. And if it's solving problems, people gonna buy it, okay? And as a mom, there is something, and again, I'm speaking for the moms that want to create their own. If you don't want to create your own, this is where MPM is going to come in, because again, you're going to get that support, you're going to get the training that you need, and you can sell it as is, as your own. You can literally plug and play your life, right? But if you are someone who's like, hey, I'm good at doing hair, hey, I'm good at helping people read, I'm good at helping, kids eat picky meals, that could be helpful for another mom. Maybe you're in the breastfeeding stage, right? And just the struggles of breastfeeding and the maybe tips and tricks to get your milk to come down or whatever like that. That could help another mom. So if you put your knowledge in a digital product, you can sell that over and over and over. And like I said, that's the power of digital marketing, digital products. So again, it's not about you not being qualified. I'm sure there's something that you are good at. I'm sure there's something that people always ask you advice for and information for. Hey, welcome in and good morning. So don't ever feel like you're not qualified. Okay. God gave you a gift. He gave you knowledge in something, and you should share that, and you can profit off of that. And that's not a bad thing. Okay. You read the book. Look, I'm real big on, this is another thing I talk about inside of my community is, implementing God in your strategy, because it can make a whole hell of a lot of difference. And I'm serious, y'all. Like every side hustle I have ever did in the past, I never led with God. When I led with God with digital products, again, my life completely changed. And that's why I was like, you know what, God? I promise you, I'm going to always put the mamas on, put the women on, put the men on. You know what I'm saying? Because again, it does not matter. You have knowledge in something. You've experienced life. You went through struggles and you came out of it and you solved a problem, regardless if you think you have or not. So you can make some money from it. But again, if you want to start the easy way and the simple way, I highly recommend that you start with a done for you digital system. So again, I created the MomPreneur Method. I have it linked down below. If you want a little bit of more free information before you actually invest, by all means, check out the free sneak peek that I have listed down below. I explain more in detail as far as like what modules are inside. And the really cool thing about it is the modules are all podcast style learning. Because like I said, I built this for moms, busy moms, moms who only have a few hours a day. They don't want to go back to school, and or they don't want to feel like they're going back to school or anything like that. So the training is truly designed for you to like pop a AirPod in and listen to it on the go. I actually have a flight later today, and I love just popping my AirPod in or putting my headphones on and literally listening to it while I'm waiting for my flight or anything like that. And the really cool thing about that is the training is actually fun. Okay, that was another thing. I thought I was the only one. And this is the thing, y'all, we got to get out of our head sometimes. As moms, as women, we be thinking we the only one going through something. We be thinking we the only ones that feel this way or think this way, when there is a community of women that feel exactly how you feel, that think exactly how you think. And that's why it's so important to be around like-minded individuals, because you can bounce ideas off of each other. You can inspire one another. You can motivate one another. And when I put the training together, I was like, I don't learn, being lectured to. I don't learn, being talked down to. So maybe there's other women, maybe there's other moms, that feel that way. And come to find out, there are, a lot of the moms inside of the community now, say that they love the podcast style learning, because it really truly is like you talking to your homegirl. Again, I'm 34 years old, and I ain't want to go back to school, and I don't want to feel like I'm in school, especially because I homeschool my kids. So I wanted the training to be fun. Learning marketing, learning branding, y'all, does not have to be boring. It does not have to feel like a lecture. It can actually be fun, and you can take away something from it. So again, inside all podcast style learning, you'll learn how to edit. And again, the simple and easy way. Okay. But again, you're a mom. Would you not want to get paid to literally live the life that you're already living? Would you not want to get paid to, do the things like going to Sky Zone, or, taking your kids to the park, turning that content into a message that converts and that you can link a product? That's all this is, y'all. It's not no rocket science. I'm not about to get on here and try to sell y'all or convince y'all, none of that. This is really all I do. I've made over $300,000 literally within the last 20 months. And all I do is film things that I have to do anyway. I film me doing the laundry. I film me doing dishes. I film me driving in the car. I film me playing with my kids at Sky Zone, playing with my kids at the park, going to the grocery store, okay? That's all I do. If y'all check out the video that I posted the other day, I literally was showing y'all, like, behind the scenes of how I didn't have a tripod, I didn't have a fancy ring light, I didn't have a fancy setup, but I filmed myself literally at Aldi's and showing myself, hey, this is how I make, anywhere from $400 to $3,000 a day. So if I can do this, mama, you can do this as well, too. Stop thinking that you are not qualified. Stop thinking that, oh, woe is me, she has just everything, and I just wish I could have it. Stop being a consumer and actually produce something, okay? Because producers are money makers, okay? And I don't know, again, I'm not knocking a 9-to-5 life at all. There's nothing wrong with that. I believe using your 9 to 5 to build a business, because your 9 to 5 might not be here tomorrow. Everybody's getting so worried and concerned about AI, but why not learn how to use it to actually make you some money instead of playing around and being scared of it? Okay. So many of y'all, I see y'all get into chat GPT and y'all, oh, let me use this prompt so I can make a cartoon character of myself, when you can also be hopping in chat GPT and asking you, hey, the things that I know and the skills that I have and the knowledge that I have, what problem could this solve for someone where I could turn it into a digital product, whether that's an ebook, a guide, a course, or whatever, and actually make money from it? So many women, so many moms, y'all are so talented, but you're letting your talent go to waste because you're scared, because you're afraid of what people are going to have to say about you. But you're not afraid about what your bank account looking like. You're not afraid about if your kids is going to be good. If something happens to you, you're not afraid if you lose your job tomorrow, what you going to do. That's what we need to be afraid of. Not, oh my God, AI is taking over and it's stealing the water and all that. Baby, you better get this bread while you can. You better use social media while you can, while it's free, before they take it away from us. You know what I mean? It literally, y'all, I don't know if y'all know this. There was an article that I was reading a couple of months ago, how they were saying, like, they literally had to make so many changes to Chat GPT because people were literally becoming millionaires overnight. But you scared. But you scared, baby. Better tap into this, okay? So again, inside I teach you, so much more. You get support every Wednesday. I do a live Q&A call to support moms, because again, you're not gonna be in this journey alone. I want to help you. I want to support you, because we all can eat. We all can get paid, okay? Because that's how simple it is, y'all. There are millions and trillions of moms around the world, and that's what simplifies this process, okay? There is no niche for you to figure out. There is no, oh my God, what do I post? What do I talk about if I don't have any sales? Literally, the system will tell you what to post when it's your first day. It'll ask you a few questions about yourself and say, hey, this is what your story is. This is what you want your brand voice to be, or whatever. I literally designed it in that way. And all you, baby, if you can copy and paste, you can make $400 a day. That's just what it is, okay? So again, I'm going to kind of quickly show y'all. I think it might be backwards. So I didn't really consider that. But yeah, girl, I'm just going to show you just a quick little 1, 2, 1, 2. If you're not familiar with the school program, my community is hosted inside of the school platform. And it's a really easy, beginner-friendly platform. You can literally use it on your phone, iPad, computer. It does not matter, okay? But it literally is like a little school, So there's a community tab where I get in there and I try to post, like, motivating messages. Again, I'm really big on implementing God in your journey. You have to have him a part of your journey, baby, okay? You got to. We're going to pray. That's the first thing I do when you get inside of my community. I actually have a quick prayer once you go through one of the modules, and you'll see that, because we want this journey to be different. So many women, so many moms, we start things and then we stop. We start things and then we stop, right? We got to get that foundation right. Making money is one thing, and that's amazing, but why are we doing this for? Is it because you want freedom? Is it because you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck? Is it because you want to leave something for your children? Is it because you want to finally be that generational curse breaker? Whatever that may be, okay? Having a strong foundation is key, okay? Because in the beginning, there's going to be days where you feel like you're not supported. There's going to be times where nobody's in your life. There's going to be times where nobody likes your stuff, okay? But that's a part of it. But what's going to make you keep going, okay? And that's why I love, telling people to start with a done-for-you digital system, because it's already been proven. You're not the Neil Armstrong of this. You're not the first person trying to do this. It's already been done. So all you're doing is just tapping in and applying your sauce to it, okay? So don't ever feel like, oh, woe is me. How am I going to be able to do this? Baby, it's already been done, okay? It's already been done, okay? And that's the beauty of it. But like I said, every Wednesday I do a live Q&A call. That way, if you do have any questions or anything like that, if you do need help with, with your strategy or whatever like that, I'm there to help you. The other moms are in the community are there to help you. And we just kind of like pour into each other. Sometimes we talk about our strategy. Sometimes we just talk about mom life and how life be like it sometimes, okay? But again, it's so important to have that support and be around like-minded individuals. And then on every Saturday, I actually do a live masterclass called Sell It Mama Saturday, where I help you and give you tips and tricks to sell MPM specifically, okay? I don't want to be the only one in the community selling this program. I want you to be selling this. And I want, again, you to make money with ease, sis. Again, this is not about faking the funk. This is not about getting online and being somebody that you're not. This is literally taking your everyday life and using it to get you paid, okay? Social media, y'all. Yes, there's a way that you create content that actually sells, but literally everyday moments, y'all. I get paid to do the dishes. Don't y'all do the dishes every day? I get paid to do laundry. Don't you do laundry every day? Well, if I can do that, so can you. There's nothing special about me that I have that you don't, okay? Other than that, I wanted to change my situation. I refused living paycheck to paycheck. And I said, you know what? What I got to do? Okay. And then I just wanted to create that same opportunity for moms. Okay. So I literally set this up where y'all can skip all the mistakes that I went through, all the things that I went through, and literally just plug and play. Okay. Like I said, on Saturdays, I teach y'all all of that plus more. I'm actually getting ready to do a 30-day challenge because I believe each mama can make her first sale literally within 30 days. This is how serious I am. When I say I give you the blueprint step by step, baby, it's up to you. If you can copy and paste, you can make $400 a day. Like, for real. This is how easy and simple this is, okay? A lot of programs, will, give you information, give you the sauce, but a lot of times people are still confused on what's that next step. Inside of NPM, there's never any confusion because, like I said, you get 24/7 support. There's a bot inside that I've trained over 12,000 hours, 6 months in total of just feeding information, of just frequently asked questions, things that I've used on my students that have helped them, make their first, 1K, their first 10K, their first 50K, their first 100K. And I've applied that to mom life, okay? Because again, a lot of the times, because I know a lot of us go down them rabbit holes of like YouTube University and you're like, oh, this information is free, right? But having all of this information in one place, like right here, y'all, I'm just going to kind of quickly show you. I know it's kind of backwards, but having all this info in one place, branding, marketing, sales psychology, positioning, learning more about how to use ChatGPT, not as a search engine, but how to actually help you and guide you. Okay. You don't do what ChatGPT, you tell it what to do. You tell it what you need. Okay. That's where a lot of people get this backwards and get it wrong. But again, yes, all of this information, well, some of this information you can definitely find online, but think about how long it would take you to try to put it together. And then you got to remember to go back to it. Having everything in one place and in this classroom, that's what makes this, truly a game changer. And like I mentioned, I created a bot where you can literally go in there and say, hey, it's my first day in NPM. What do I talk about? I haven't made any money before online. Literally, what do I talk about? Something as simple as, why did you start? And again, sharing your truth, sharing your real life and saying, you know what? I was tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I'm ready for more. I want my kids, to see a different version of me. I want to be that generational curse breaker. Everybody in my family has always lived paycheck to paycheck. I refuse to do that anymore. It's too many people that I'm watching and seeing online. They're not better than me. So I'm locking in and I'm learning these skills because, again, this is the beauty of learning digital marketing and learning high income skills. Once you learn it, nobody can take that away from you. I know I don't care what happens in this world, as long as I have access to Wi-Fi and I have a phone, baby, I know I ain't got to worry about money. And you should have that same feeling. Stop using your phone for entertainment purposes and use it for you to finally actually get ahead. And that's going to be the fastest way you can do it. Yeah, you can start Airbnb. Yeah, you can start, even Turo, but with all of that, you still need marketing, you still need branding, you still need sales psychology to understand, like, that's just a part of the game, And also another thing inside of my community, I truly focus on learning and mastering one thing and one thing only. I'm not a community where I teach multiple side hustles to distract you and get you confused. And that's where a lot of people mess up. A lot of people hop into these communities and, as soon as it's not working and them trying to resell something, they hop into, well, I'm gonna do this, then I'm gonna try to do this. And then you only give that 2 weeks and then that don't work for you. Then you move it on. And it's like, you're literally just going into this cycle of, you try this. You got to stick to one thing, rock that one thing, master that one thing. And I'm telling you, that's how you actually make money. Okay. I've been selling the same very two digital products for the last almost 2 years, y'all. Okay. I ain't switched up my strategy, literally been doing the same thing. And this makes me anywhere from, like I said, on average, $4,000 to about $3,000 a day. Usually I'm right at 10K a month, 10K a month. And I'm not gonna lie to you. Some days I put a lot of effort into it. Some days I don't. I repurpose a lot of my content, y'all. I'm just giving y'all straight up my real strategy or anything like that. But again, I don't complicate the process. I don't have a fancy production. I don't even have a lot of followers, okay? It's all about the right people and getting in front of the right people. I know who my target audience is. I know who I'm talking to. And inside of NPM, you learn that, okay? It's not about you trying to reach everybody and talk to everybody and see. A lot of people are getting on this internet and they thinking like, oh, well, I'm getting 1 million views. I went viral. But what did that do for you? Did that put money in your pocket? Like, did that do anything for you? And that's the thing, y'all. Y'all going viral and focus on going viral for the wrong things. Some of y'all be like, I only get 150 views. I only get 150 people. Girl, 150 people, that's a full movie theater, okay? So imagine 150 people was in your face. If you got 10 people to buy NPM, I mean, baby, what? That's $4,000 just like that. So stop thinking small. Stop thinking that 150 views, 20 likes don't mean nothing, when in reality it does. I help moms make money online with done for you digital products, love. Welcome in and good morning. So again, like, it's not about your experience or whatever. Inside, you learn. You know what I mean? You learn literally step by step. And again, you're told what to say, you're told what to post, and you're shown how to actually make money. So stop thinking, well, I don't even know what a hook is. I don't even know what a reel is. Baby, you got the internet, okay? And again, you got a bot that is specialized for you to help you, okay? So again, I'm not gonna be on here long. I just like to get on here to answer any questions. I don't know if I have any mamas in the room. If I do, feel free to ask away. I'm always here to help. Even if you're not, ready to invest yet. Again, I just like helping and putting moms on free, giving you free game. I've literally helped women from the ages of 16 all the way up to 67. Like, one of my oldest students, y'all, had never used a computer, had only ever used a typewriter before. A typewriter, y'all. A typewriter, okay? Literally had a phone, a jitterbug as a phone, and I was able to help her scale her business to well over $80,000 as a complete beginner. So again, I've seen it all. I've worked with so many different people. The only thing that I can say is, even if you don't have experience, you just gotta have ambition. You just gotta be that person that's, you know what, I'm gonna be that change in my bloodline. You gotta make up that decision. You gotta think that way, and you have to show up that way. And again, yeah, it's going to be times where you feel like nobody's supporting you or whatever, but you keep showing up. People be silently watching you. People be coming in the room, okay? People be stalking, okay? Y'all know, if I let likes and views and all that stuff hold me back, I wouldn't be getting on here talking to y'all. But guess what? I know a lot of people come back in the room. I know a lot of people be silently watching or whatever like that, purposely don't like nothing or whatever, but they watching. Do you know what I'm saying? And again, my pockets stay full. You know what I mean? And I'm grateful to God for that. If it wasn't for God, I would not be here. I'm sorry. I should have said good morning first. My bad. No, you're fine. I completely understand. Like I said, I just tried to hold on. The dads can't do it. No, you definitely can get down. You definitely can get down. You can actually get started with the Done For You digital system that I got started with. I was able to make my first 6 figures literally in 9 months with it. And it's an amazing community and program. So if you're interested, let me know. You can follow me on Instagram, and I can give you some free information. I actually have a free video on my channel if you want to check it out, where it literally, I think it's on the, like, if you go to my page, I'm pretty sure it's still on my community page, where it says how I was able to make $200,000 with affiliate marketing. Yeah, it's a great way. And dads can do the same thing, okay? Baby, if you with the kids, that'll really hit, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Danielle, that'll really hit if you like, you know what, I need to see some dads doing that. So Mike, let me know. I would love to help you and guide you, because I think that would be dope too. Because I haven't worked with a lot of men in a while. Like, in the beginning of my journey, I was helping a lot of guys. I actually helped, some, there was a guy, for example, he was into CDL, helping people get their CDL. So I helped him design a whole ebook series and showing people the steps to get started. So again, the whole point of, digital marketing is, I personally recommend and tell people to start with a done for you system, because it truly helps you get your practice in, okay? And again, y'all, when you start off, everybody goes through those beginner kind of first day jitters, you know what I mean? But everybody goes through that beginning stage of oh my God, are people going to support me? Are they going to watch me? Are they going to whatever, right? But when you start with something that is already working, it's already been proven, DWA has over 134,000 students in it. So it's working, you know what I mean? Yeah, people be like, oh, is this a scam? Is it a pyramid scheme? No, because you actually you actually get a profit for it. Every time you resell DWA, you make $422. Okay, that ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? You sell 20 a month. Baby, that's your 10K. You know what I mean? And that's the beauty of it. So yeah, check it out. And like I said, if you have any questions, Mike, I'll be happy to help you get started. But you can literally film everyday content promoting the product, y'all. That's all digital marketing is, okay? A lot of people try to make it complicated and make it seem like, yes, you want to take the time and actually learn the information, right? But the beauty and the perk of it is you can literally learn while you are earning at the same time. You're not going to know everything. It's not about knowing everything, right? You're not launching your own community or course in the beginning if you don't want to. You're literally selling someone else's product, again, that has been proven to be highly sought after, to be valuable, you know what I mean? And to actually solve people's problems. DWA is for everybody, for men, for women, for dads, for moms. Again, I've had students, like I said, from the ages of 16 all the way up to 67. So I've seen it all. But the biggest thing that, I tell people, for the ones that I've seen that made it and the ones that I haven't, is you just being consistent. You know what I mean? Being consistent and being consistent with getting better on purpose, right? You know, a lot of people think that, oh, if I just get this product, because so many people, you know, it's made people millionaires and it's made people, you know, multi six figures, that it's going to happen for you without doing no work. No, it requires you to do work, you know, even at a job. You know, people be so quick to try to say something is a scam and a pyramid scheme, but isn't it a scam that you go to work every single day but you don't get a check until 2 weeks out? That's the scam. You should be getting paid every single day for any work that you put in. And that's the beauty of digital products, y'all. That's the beauty of digital marketing. And you can sell the same product over and over, or you can create your own product and sell it over and over and over. If you want to have multiple products, you can do that as well. But I personally believe in working smarter and not harder. I want to do the least amount of work and get the biggest amount of profit as possible, you know? So that's what I teach my moms inside of my community. So yeah, regardless if you're a dad, like I said, feel free to check out my page and check out that video. You can see like a lot of my old videos. I leave a lot of them up of just how far I've come in my journey. Yeah, in the beginning it was cringy. Yeah, in the beginning, y'all, I was, you know, I thought I was doing something, you know what I'm saying? But I've came a long way because I didn't stop. Regardless of what people had to say about me. I had to cut off a lot of my family and my and friends because they were negative, because they had poor mindsets. But once I did that, y'all, my life completely shifted. Now I'm able to literally live life on my own terms. I can travel whenever I want to. I was able to pay cash for my Range Rover. I've just recently bought, you know, another property in a different state. These are things like, if you would have told me this 3-4 years ago that I would be living this life, I would not believe you, because the only thing that I knew was that cycle of paycheck to paycheck. You know what I'm saying? So I encourage you all, even if you're not ready to invest in yourself today, to, you know, start thinking about it, because you can have the life that you desire. You can live the life that you want to live, but it first starts in your mind. It first starts with you believing and saying, you know what, I can have this. It's not a scam. It's not too good to be true. I just need to do my research so I can get to that next level. It is 7 and 8 year olds, y'all, that are millionaires. You grown as hell and lived life and then been through life and then been through struggles and came out of struggles, and you telling me that you can't live the life that you want to live? Like, baby, we got to change our mindsets, okay? So that's the biggest thing. And inside of my community, I talk about that. I talk about, you know, just dealing with mom guilt and, you know, feeling like, man, I got to choose between, you know, making money or being present for my babies. You shouldn't be living your life like that. And I'm so grateful to God that I can incorporate, you know, me being a present mom, a part of my business. I film content with my kids because I'm a mom and I'm appealing to other moms. You know what I mean? And that's what makes me money. It's shit that I was going to do anyway, y'all. That's the beauty of it. So stop thinking making money is hard. Learn more about digital marketing. Again, I get on here every single day. I try to give y'all free tips and how you can get started. Baby, you can literally go into Canva today. Go into ChatGPT today. And again, don't think about the things that, you know, you want to do, right? Let's think about something that you've actually solved before. Think about a problem that you've actually, you know what I mean, or a struggle that you've actually came out of. That could be a blessing to someone else and you can make a profit off of it. That's how simple and easy that is. Maybe you're a dad who's into fitness, you know what I'm saying, and you work out and you never use any equipment, but baby, the body is bodying, okay? You can put together little workout videos for other dads, you know what I mean, to keep themselves up. Maybe they're limited on time, you know, where they don't have time to go to the gym, or like I said, they don't have equipment. That's a digital product that you can put together, you know what I mean? And it's something about just establishing a brand online, y'all. The opportunities that you'll have from just being consistent for your business can bring so many opportunities. Y'all, I get free opportunities to stay in hotels and visit resorts, you know what I mean? And that's why I be showcasing my kids, baby. I'm waiting for a free trip to Disney too, okay? I'm trying to make it to Disneyland. We go to Disney World all the time, but I'm trying to make it to Disneyland, okay? But no, things like that, seriously, all from me showing up and being consistent, all from me talking about my business and being consistent. These opportunities, you know, have happened for me. So if it can happen for me, it can happen for you, okay? Again, I ain't better than you. Can I come out here to Las Vegas? I love Vegas, but what am I coming out there for? Yeah, I'm coming out there with my husband. We love it. We love it. I love the Cosmopolitan. Sure do. I do want to go to the new Fountain Blue. I said the next time I go out there, I'm gonna be out there real quick. Quick question. Do you have a lane where you don't have to show your face? Absolutely. Yes, Mike. Like, and inside of DWA, they teach you all of that. So I do tell this. I tell my students this all the time. Think about this for a second. Like, people do love to see who they're buying from, you know what I mean? Because it makes them feel safe, especially in a world right now where like the scamming is scamming, okay, right? and AI has taken over, but there's definitely cool and creative ways. Like, Mike, you can get one of them neck cameras and literally film your everyday life where you just showing your hands or something, right? Be intentional, like on purpose, right? And that way, because the reason why I say that is there's a lot of stock content out there that's faceless, but it's like everybody is using it, right? And you want to stand out and be different and kind of be in your own lane. But no, you don't have to show your face at all. Honestly, my first 4 months of me starting digital marketing, I was a whole white woman, okay? I was a white woman with a G-Wagon, matcha, because that's what I seen, and I thought that was what was working. And I didn't want my family, like pocket watching me and being like, oh, you making $1,000 a day, let me get some money, you know what I mean? And I didn't want to, people to be trying to discourage me. So I started off faceless, and then I eventually end up becoming face forward. But yeah, you can do that. You can kind of do hybrid. There's like that's honestly what I get excited about, because that's the fun part. Like, yes, you can use the stock content, but you can also create an AI twin of yourself, you know what I mean? And use that. And like I said, inside of DWA, they actually show you how to do all of that and then some. But the point is, you want to be consistent at whatever it is that you're going to do, because you don't want, I wouldn't say like start off faceless and then you pop up on the screen, then you back face. Like, don't be having a whole bunch of random ass men on your page, because it's going to be like, who is this? 1 minute it's a white man, and it's a light skinned man, and it's a black man, and it's a dark. Like, don't do that. Okay. That's another place where people be messing up. So, but yes, you can absolutely be faceless. Fontainebleau, the new Durango. Yes, I want to go because I love Fontainebleau, Miami. So I already know Fontainebleau in Vegas. I already know it's gonna be popping. I can't wait. That's what I told Babe. I said the next time we go out there, I'm definitely staying there. You like it? Have you been there before, Robert? Hey sis, where you been at? How are things going? I every once in a while I see you on here, but then I'm like, I don't be seeing you. I don't be seeing none of your stuff on Instagram at all. Yes, and it smells good. It do be smelling good. It do be smelling good down there, okay? No, for real. Yeah, I was like, I definitely gotta because I want to go to Hell's Kitchen, man. Every time we go, I'm like, we're gonna go to Hell's Kitchen, but we'll never go. And I heard that they look, I'm on here talking about Vegas. I want to do the dinner in the sky. Like, they have like dinner in the sky, like in Dubai, but they have it in Vegas. But then when we went, it was shut down. So I definitely, like I said, the next time I'll be out there, baby, we're going to do that. Okay. It's going good. Since you've been getting sales and stuff, how's it going? I've been talking to all my, y'all, you like a day one, sis. You like a day one. I be wanting to make sure that I'm supporting you and stuff like that. So you got to like send me a post or something. But have you been posting consistently? I feel like I ain't seen you. But good morning, y'all. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. But y'all, if y'all let me know if y'all have any more questions. Like I said, if you are a mom and you're interested getting started, like I said, I'm getting ready to start a 30-day challenge where literally I'm telling you, the mamas we about to rack it up. I'm literally giving you a step-by-step strategy, and that's what makes my community truly different from other, communities. I know a lot of people be like, oh, you can't talk to the founder, you can't talk to the creator. No, baby. Let's lock in, because we all can build off of each other. We all can support one another. Again, I don't care how much money I made or whatever like that. If I can do it, mama, you can do it as well too. Like I said, there's nothing special about me that I have that I don't. Look, I was a little poor girl that grew up in the system that was like, you know what? I'm not gonna be my past. I'm gonna change. You know what I'm saying? My future, and I'm gonna lock in. And like I said, yeah, I'm not saying it was the easiest thing in the world, but I'm so glad that I did. But now looking back, hell yeah, this shit is easy, y'all. It's too easy, and it's like, again, I see so many people like, y'all, you gotta lock in. You'll choose to watch a whole season of Bridgerton, but you won't lock in and learn some skills so you could be set up. So when you are chilling and watching Bridgerton, you making money while you doing it. Like, we gotta get our mindset, y'all. We still at the beginning of the year. It's still an opportunity to change your situation. Okay. Again, utilize the tools and resources that we have and use it to, you know what I'm saying? Like, to make it work for you. You know what I'm saying? Look at the roach on the wall. Baby, we ain't got no roaches over here, honey. I got orkin that be coming and spraying, so the joke's on you, boo. No, but y'all be so miserable when y'all need to be getting some money. What's going on, baby? You talking about roaches, that lets me know that you must be broke and you in the projects. What's going on, babe? You want me to show you how to get your big bag so you won't have to be worrying about roaches? That way you can pay for orkin or Terminex. Baby, don't play with me because I'll play with you all day. Okay? I'll play with you all day. But for real, bringing up roaches, that lets me know. That lets me know what you going through, babe. What's going on? Okay? You need some help? You got access to Canva. Go ahead and pay for Canva. And what I want you to do is I want you to go on ChatGPT and I want you to say, because maybe you know how to get rid of roaches, okay? Because since you probably living in them or something. Why don't you go in and ask like ChatGPT maybe what's a natural way that you could get rid of roaches, because that's something that you're dealing with right now. And it'll probably help you put together like an ebook or a guide or something, and you can sell it to make you some money. That way you won't have to deal with having roaches. There you go. Look, you see how I just gave you that free game? Just gave you some free game. No, baby, there's no roaches on my wall. Sorry, love. Sorry. But they on yours. So that's why I'm trying to help you, okay? Because anybody that's talking about that must be what's on their mind. So you sitting in the room right now on a raw mattress and there's roaches all on the wall and you coming in here talking to me. What's going on, babe? What's going on? No, just you. And looking at your picture, you kind of look like a roach. So is that what it is? Is that what's the problem? Y'all, let me get off. Let me get off of here. But anyways, if there are any moms, sorry y'all, let me be serious. If there are any moms that want to get started, like I said, all of the information is down below. Like I said, y'all, I can't make all this money by myself. I'm trying to put you on, sis. I'm trying to give you free game, sis. Okay, being broke is a choice in 2026. You got a phone, you sitting up here watching me, you sitting up here, baby. As y'all watching me, I'm getting paid. That should be you as well too, okay? But all right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I hope y'all have an amazing Wednesday. Again, even if you don't invest with me, that's totally fine. Look into digital marketing. There's so many free resources, so much free information online. And y'all, it's simple, it's easy, it's streamlined, okay? You literally get you a digital product. And again, if it's valuable, if it's highly sought after, you know what I'm saying? If it's informative, right? If it solves a problem, you can sell that over and over and over. There's free sites that you can use. Like I said, if you have any questions or you need a little bit more information, feel free to reach out to me. I love helping people just in general. Even if you don't invest with me, like I said, I'm gonna give you free game. I'm gonna give you free tips, and I'm gonna help you get to that next level, okay? Because we all deserve, that we all deserve. Y'all, it ain't no spider or no roach. Oh my, like, what are y'all talking about? It's behind the TV. No, babe, it's not. Y'all are insane. But all right, y'all, I will see y'all on the next one. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. And again, it be the kids for me. But all right, y'all have a good day. Bye.